Historically, stars have been important to civilizations throughout the world. They have been used as points of navigation or a guide for tales and stories. For example, navigators have long used Polaris as a guide for the north, resulting in its nickname, the North Star. Most people are familiar with constellations, made up of clusters of certain stars, usually forming some sort of figure or animal. Asterisms, however, are not as well known. These are also naked-eye star patterns, but they do not form full constellations on their own. They are generally a portion of a larger constellation. An example is the Big Dipper, which is actually an asterism, not a constellation, which is a part of Ursa Major. Another example is Orion's Belt, which is a part of, you guessed it, Orion. The names of most constellations in the northern hemisphere were coined by the ancient Babylonians and the Greek. Various ocean explorers named most of those in the southern hemisphere. Some of the most common constellations are Cassiopeia, Cepheus, Orion, Ursa Major, and Ursa Minor. These figures that the constellations represent aren't actually there, of course. The stars we mentally connect to make them appear aren't necessarily where we think they are. The stars which make up the cup of the Big Dipper, for example, are light years closer or farther away from us than they appear to be. They certainly do not make a neat scoop shape in the sky. They only appear to do so from our perspective. This perspective changes, however. As the year progresses, the seasons change, as a result of the orientation of our planet relative to its parent star, the Sun. The revolutions of our planet around the Sun also cause the night side of the Earth to constantly change which direction it faces. This change is what causes the stars and constellations we see during the seasons to be different. During the summer, the stars that we see during the winter months are hidden behind the Sun, undetectable by the naked eye during the day. What you will see in the sky depends on where in the world you are. People in the southern hemisphere will see some different stars than someone in the northern hemisphere, and most of the stars, which they both see, will be seen at different times throughout the year. This is due to the tilt of the Earth's axis. Just as this reverses the seasons between our hemispheres, it also has an effect on what stars can be observed on any given night. Hopefully this video has sparked an interest in the starry night sky. Next clear night, grab a telescope, some friends, and a constellation map and enjoy. Like and subscribe for more.